The history and his involvement, it appears to me that he was that he did not really plan all this. So he was involved. He also went to Jakarta in the first half when the battle was not yet started. He did have even discussions with Sukarno, for example, and he was a little bit. He did not understand why they were so hesitating and so diplomatic. So I think you see that he is from a different generation maybe than the Sukarno generation, and he was more from a regular, family and you saw that he has this fire, like we have to act now. Why? What are we waiting for? And I think that made him decide to start with the radio. And he did not maybe at first he did not have the support of all the other Pemuda groups. He was sort of acting on his own, but along the way he got the support because actually people started to see that what he did was very effective and had a big impact. And then I think he became so famous, so super famous that that nobody could ignore him anymore. He was there, and he was I think it is very smart of him to work together with Ketut Tantri, this American Scottish lady, because yes, he had a powerful message and was effective inside Indonesia, but as you know, not many people outside Indonesia could understand the Indonesian language, and this was a very decisive moment when the American and the British and the Dutch they were dominating the narrative, and of course they were telling a different story than they were not saying that Indonesia was an occupied nation by the Dutch and and that they deserved to be free. So this was by working together with Ketut Tantri, who translated his anti-colonial message into English. I think the impact was huge and was also considered. So the fact that the English spoken word could listen to them, maybe they did not understand what they were talking about. I mean, she was quite vocal and she was very critical, and she also said things like, that the British and the Dutch were the low earth human of this. I don't know, that she was not diplomatic at all, and maybe people were shocked to hear what she had to say. But I do think that it was considered very dangerous by these colonial countries because they were afraid that they could not control the narrative.